Everyone, Peyton Hatch. Wanted to show the new AI detect with the TS20. We've been fortunate enough to have a brand new TS20 in our possession. And we are going to be testing out the new AI detect. So up in front of me, we've got 4 different prisms, a Leica 360, a Leica round, an MPR 122, and a competitor's prism. And so I am in the measure mode. You can see I've got a live feed over to my prism, and I'm gonna start with the 360. Now up here at the top, it says AI, which means I have the AI detect feature on. I'm gonna be shooting a Leica 360 prism in continuous mode. Now the first prism I'm gonna shoot is a Leica 360. So I should not get any errors. I'll press distance, it'll find the center. It is, and I can store the shot. Point stored, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that now. Notice I did not get any errors. Now let's keep it on the Leica 360, and let's go over here to the round prism. Now I could also just tap on the screen and it will jump to wherever I want it to go. So I'm gonna tap right there on the round prism. I'm gonna press distance. It'll find the center. And as soon as I go to store this measurement, AI recognizes a target mismatch. Press confirm to change to the Leica round. It feels pretty confident that's a Leica round, so it made the suggestion that is a Leica round. That is correct, so I'm gonna hit press confirm. And I will now just need to redo the measurement because it's now gonna use it as a round prism, and I can now store that point with the round prism. Notice that time it did not error out. So now let's move over, let's stop. And I'm gonna go over to the MPR 122. Let's see if it can tell the difference between an MPR 122 and a round. And I'll just hit distance. And I will hit store. Mismatch. Confirm to change to an MPR 122. So yes, I'm not gonna confirm it. I'm gonna leave it on round. So I'm just gonna hit ignore. It'll store that point saying it's around, that's fine. I'm just showing you it did detect that's an MPR 122. So I'm just gonna ignore the error. It's gonna keep it on round. It stored the point. We forced it to do that. Let's go over here to the 360 again. So now, if I'm on the 360 prism, let's see if it can tell the difference between a 360 and an MPR 122. And measure. Snaps up to it. Press confirm to change to a Leica 360. So it also recognizes the difference. I'm gonna press ignore on that too. And I could go here to targets and I could force it, or I could have just kept it on the 360. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to our third party prism. And I'm gonna press distance on the other prism. There it is. And we will store. Ooh, it says it might be an L bar. It's not an L bar, but it didn't force it to be an L bar. So I could go to targets and select what it is. I'm just going to go to my targets and I could pick. Maybe it was an L bar. Maybe it's something completely different. Either way, it did tell you that something is incorrect. So that's the AI detect. Really excited to get out in the field and show how this works in the real world. So please let us know if you have any questions.